Hello everyone, welcome to HW News. Today we are going to talk about Lok Sabha elections 2024. I know that it is too early to talk about Lok Sabha elections now, but there is a development, and because of which we are going to talk about one interesting a factor about Lok Sabha 2024 which could happen in next Lok Sabha election. But before that, if you're watching this video on YouTube, then please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you comment below the video and you like this video as well. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, then please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Let's begin today's video. This election season, if there is one slogan that has caught everyone's attention, is this: Khela Hobe. The slogan emerged out of a rap song by TMC spokesperson Debanshu Bhattacharya and soon became its anthem in the ongoing assembly election. Every corner of the West Bengal state you go, you will find people grooving to the Khela Hobe song. Now, Khela Hobe essentially means game on. So it is sort of a message by TMC for the BJP that the game is on for West Bengal assembly elections. But seems like TMC has already made the plans to take this slogan beyond West Bengal. But where? Varanasi? Well, this is not just some wishful thinking of some over-enthusiastic TMC supporters, Mamta Didi supporters. This is officially the hint which was dropped by the TMC itself. Let's talk about this in today's video. Will there be a Khela in Varanasi in 2024? PM Modi and BJP brought the chants and slogans of Jai Shri Ram in Didi's home turf West Bengal as their rallying slogan for assembly election. Will Mamta Didi now take her anthem of Khela Hobe in PM Modi's constituency Varanasi? That's the buzz topping the curiosity chart these days. But what led to this buzz? 2 days back, PM Modi was campaigning in West Bengal. On the same day, polling was also going on in Nandigram. We all know that this seat is high stake as Mamata Banerjee decided to give up her traditional seat of Bhawanipur and fight from Nandigram, which is a stronghold of her friend-turned-foe Suvendu Adhikari. Mamata Banerjee played this gamble and BJP too fielded Suvendu Adhikari from the seat. This fight could either take Mamata Banerjee's political career to a new high or break it completely. So both sides put all their might in these make-or-break elections. PM Modi, while addressing a rally, said that Mamata Banerjee knows that she is losing Nandigram and thus she is scared now. He further mocked her and said that he has heard rumors that she is filing nomination from another seat. Now, PM Modi implied that since Mamata Banerjee knows that she may not win Nandigram, the party may field her as a candidate from another seat which will go for polling in the upcoming phases, for which there is still time to file the nomination. Let us hear what PM Modi said.
ये बंगाल की जनता इस चुनाव में आपको सजा दे करके रहने वाली है। और पहले चरण के मतदान के बाद तो दीदी को भी इसका अच्छी तरह अंदाजा लग चुका है। साथियों, अभी कुछ ही देर पहले नंदीग्राम में जो हुआ वो हम सब ने देखा है। ये दिखाता है दीदी अपनी हार मान चुकी है। ये दिखाता है बंगाल में बीजेपी की सरकार बनने जा रही है। दीदी अभी भी आखिरी तबक्का जो है उसके चुनाव के नामांकन अभी बाकी है। जरा बताइए ये अफवाह में कितनी सच्चाई है। यहां जो लोगों में कानाफूसी चल रही है कि आप अचानक किसी एक सीट पर आखिर में फॉर्म भरने जा रही हो, क्या ये सच्चाई है क्या? दीदी पहली बार आप वहां गई, वहां की जनता ने दिखा दिया। अब कहीं और जाओगी, ये बंगाल के लोग तैयार बैठे हैं।
Now, responding to Prime Minister, TMC shot off a tweet from its official handle. Look at this tweet by TMC. Clearly stung by PM Modi's mocking, TMC said that Didi is winning Nandigram. The question of her fighting from another seat does not arise. Prime Minister Modi ji, retract from your efforts to mislead people before they see your lies with the end of nomination in West Bengal. Look for a safer seat in 2024 as you will be challenged in Varanasi. Now, shortly after that, TMC MP Mahua Moitra also tweeted on PM's tab. She said Mamata Banerjee will contest from second seat, but that second seat will be Varanasi, that is Lok Sabha elections 2024. She also asked Prime Minister Modi to get his armours on. This has caused the buzz about Didi versus Modi being played out in Varanasi. Now, first of all, party's official Twitter handle would not put out a tweet hinting at a possible electoral challenge by party chief to sitting Prime Minister in his own constituency. Even if it was put out, by oversight, it has been 2 days, it has not been taken down. On the other hand, the message is being amplified. So it is safe to assume that the idea has a nod from Mamata Banerjee herself. In that case, the question is Mamata Banerjee really looking forward to a Varanasi electoral fight with Prime Minister Modi? That Mamata Banerjee has a national ambition is not a secret. Her story of a daughter born in a poor household to Chief Minister of West Bengal is a story that has many similarities with Prime Minister Modi's Chai Wala to PM story. Few days ago, right before the second phase of polling in Nandigram, Mamata Banerjee also shot off a letter to 10 key opposition party leaders and said that they need to be united to fight off the BJP challenge, which wants to establish one-party rule in the country unconstitutionally. She listed 7 instances of how BJP is undermining the democracy, encroaching on the rights of the states, not giving money to the states, how governors are acting like ruling party representatives, and how raids are being conducted using CBI and ED on opposition party leaders. She also mentioned the NCT Amendment Act, through which the centre has made Lieutenant Governor more powerful than the elected government in Delhi. This letter was sent to all major opposition party presidents, including Congress's Sonia Gandhi, NCP Chief Sharad Pawar, DMK Stalin, Shiv Sena Chief Uddhav Thackeray, YSR Congress Chief Jagan Mohan Reddy, BJD Chief Naveen Patnaik, Telangana Rashtra Samiti Chief K. Chandrasekhar Rao, CPI MLs Dipankar Bhattacharya, etc. It was also sent to Samajwadi Party's Akhilesh Yadav and Rashtriya Janata Dal's Tejaswi Yadav and Aam Aadmi Party Chief Arvind Kejriwal, of course. So this also set off a talk of opposition unity 2.0. We failed to see any coherent opposition in 2019, but 2024. Does Mamata Banerjee plan something like UPA with her as prime ministerial candidate against Prime Minister Modi? Well, we did talk about this too. In an editorial almost a month back, our managing editor Mr. Sujit Nair has explained this. Watch.
I had spoken about Mamata Banerjee. What I had told is if Mamata Banerjee actually repeats what she did last time, that is get something around 212, if not 212, at least around 200 or 190, she would be definitely the prime ministerial face for the opposition united. She definitely would be the prime ministerial face because she will come through as a person who has defeated the juggernaut Modi. So that would be a huge thing. I had also mentioned that something similar is happening with Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal, after the brilliant win of Delhi, has actually catapulted himself to a national leader once again, getting quite a number of votes, seats and popularity in states like Gujarat, in states like Uttar Pradesh, even in states like Maharashtra, let me tell you. Though he has not got seats and all that, but still, he's all of a sudden he's back into the game. So yes, that happened with Arvind Kejriwal, and it could happen in a much bigger way with Mamata Banerjee. This is what I had spoken about Mamata Banerjee.
But that being said, we also have to understand certain realities of the situation. PM Modi won Varanasi twice. In 2014, then national icon Arvind Kejriwal fought against Prime Minister Modi. It was dubbed as David versus Goliath match, but PM Modi won hands down with a margin of more than 3 lakh votes. There is no denying that PM Modi is popular in UP and Varanasi. In this case, Mamata Banerjee taking on PM Modi in Varanasi will definitely be a match worth waiting for. But will it be another big political gamble of Mamata Banerjee? Now, of course, It will only be possible if our first political gamble in Nandigram pays off. Do let us know what you think in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Also, a very small request to all of our viewers. We have launched a membership drive on our YouTube channel HW News English. You can click on the join button, and if you like the journalism that we do, if you want to support us, you can click on the join button. You will get to know about the levels of membership that we offer. The perks and the benefits under each level of the membership will be explained to you in the video that is following. So please do consider supporting us, do consider paying us. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here you can be our supporter by paying rupees 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying rupees 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our Super Supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.